What's going on, guys? So we're back, actually back in Sweden. It's been a while since I was here. Obviously, as you guys know, I come back usually for the summertime. I'm sitting in a new boat though. So as soon as I came back from Sweden, one of the main goals of mine was we gotta get a new boat. So I looked around, a bunch of different boats. I found this one, and the company's called Quicksilver. Now Quicksilver makes a whole bunch of boats. They make pilot house boats, active open cruisers, they make day boats, wakeboarding boats, you name it, they make it. But they have these really cool pilot house boats. So the boat I'm sitting on is the new boat. It's about a little less than 20 feet long, which for a pilot house is pretty small. So the fact that they're able to put a whole cabin, bench seating, all these fishing features on a boat that's less than 20 feet long is pretty remarkable. So I'm sitting here on the new boat. I'm gonna show you guys lots of videos of it later. Came with a nice, I think 8-inch Simrad. Windshield wipers, bilge pumps, everything. So this is actually the fishing package, which means it has a lot of really cool features. Storage on these boats is insane. You've got storage under there, there, over there, under there, massive storage bin. Storage all over the floor in the back. These things are literally made to store anything you need. Nice windows. Open. Hatch opens up. Another window there. It's got curtains that will close the whole thing up. Now the best seat on the whole boat by far is this nice bench seat in the front. Gives you a great view if you're sitting. Even when driving, somebody can, one or two people can sit up there. Best seat in the house right there. But also a secondary helm station, complete with the steering wheel, throttle. Here's a selector. You can select whether you want to drive inside or outside. Really good for trolling, docking the boat, and just a bunch of general, uses for it. Today it's a pretty hot day. I don't know if you can notice, but I'm actually sweating just talking to the camera right now. So I might actually be driving out there for the majority of today. We'll see. So today, we're actually going spearfishing. It's been a while since I've gone spearfishing. We've got a couple good guns today. This new little rec gun I got, it's pretty small, but this thing is amazing. Well, the idea is that it's amazing for flounder fishing, or flounder spearing, I should say. It's an AB Biller, very famous brand. There's a bunch of different options. I chose the mahogany option. I just thought it's a good looking wood. 2 bands, of course. Got some like 1.8 millimeter, monofilament line for it, which is, I like using that because sometimes when I'm shooting fish, they'll go into a hole or it's like a rocky bottom. This line will chafe like crazy. So having a thicker line is good because it's not going to break as easily if it's rubbing up against something. Alright, so we got a couple of miles to run. Today we're going to be going a little south. We got the wind. The wind's doing a lot of weird things today, but the wind primarily is coming from the south east a little bit. So if we get right up close, around the Danish side, Helsingør, that kind of place, we should be pretty sheltered. I can already see the water is very clear. We've had some really good winds recently, which has kept the water looking really nice. So we're gonna slow down here. We're gonna unhook the anchor from the front. Good thing about these Quicksilver boats is they have an anchor. It's a 5 kilo. You just release the thing and it'll go down. So we're gonna release the anchor. We'll anchor up here and we'll see how the visibility is. We'll see if there's any fish and if it's worth spending our time here. So we'll pick it up once we get diving. All right, it's time to go. try to brighten up the mood a little bit, I'll show you the fish. These things are very, very common, you know, around here. Pretty, I mean, this is basically an average size one. They get pretty big actually, but that's about an average size one, so. So, the GoPro was sitting on here, and for whatever reason it rolled into the boat when I walked on over there to put the fish in the cooler. If that thing rolled off the boat, oh my god. I've had like 5 GoPros in the last 2 years. There's no way I'm getting another one. Like, I had no intentions to keep going, but all of a sudden, I don't know what this is, but it's like glass got dropped from heaven. This is like crazy beautiful. Look how flat it is. You know, and we're actually using the outside helm station right now, trying to, you know, just get a good look at the landscape. You know, the water is clear, so I can see the bottom. I can see, you know, it's kind of sandy here. Water has a bit of a, you know, greenish color, which means sand. So I'm just kind of scouting along, but you know, it's kind of annoying because water's cold, the wetsuit is like soaking wet. So we just came back in. It's been a good day. It's been a good day. You know, finally got to use this boat. Had it for about a week now, and you've got all that space in the back. You've got an interior bunk you can sleep in. There's actually a 3rd bench seat that goes here, which means 3 people can sit in the cockpit. The diving was a bit slow, you know, got us 2 place and then 1 flounder. I mean, it was decent. Yeah, so having this new boat, you know, I've got abilities that I did not have before. I can go out in worse weather, you know, I can go out and do a lot of things that maybe in the past I was not able to do. So we're gonna, you know, we'll end the video here, and you know, thank you guys for watching. Obviously, coming up, we're gonna do a lot more spearfishing, a lot more diving, a lot more fishing. So stay tuned, there's a lot of cool things coming up. We'll see you guys in the next video.